One of the biggest career questions professionals eventually face is this: should you stay and grow internally, or leave for a new opportunity? There's no universal answer, because both paths can create strong careers. Some professionals accelerate income and growth by switching companies strategically. Others build powerful long-term careers through internal influence, trust, and leadership visibility. The key is understanding the advantages and risks of both paths instead of making emotional decisions based only on temporary frustration. Welcome to Work Ready Hub, where we break down remote work, career growth, and strategic positioning for long-term success. Today, we're talking about switching companies versus growing internally and how professionals can evaluate both options strategically. Section 1. Career decisions compound over time. Career trajectory compounds. The decisions professionals make around promotions, skill growth, company changes, leadership exposure, compensation can dramatically shape long-term opportunity and earnings. This is why staying versus leaving is rarely just a short-term decision. It's often a strategic positioning decision. Section 2. Internal growth creates institutional advantage. Professionals growing internally already possess organizational knowledge, relationship capital, process familiarity, leadership visibility, historical context. External candidates usually lack these advantages initially. Internal professionals often understand company systems, team dynamics, leadership priorities, operational structures. That familiarity can accelerate trust and influence. Section 3. Internal promotions often build leadership credibility. Leadership teams frequently feel more comfortable promoting professionals with proven internal reliability.
Why?
Because uncertainty is lower. The company already understands your communication style, your consistency, your professionalism, your reliability under pressure. Trust matters heavily in leadership decisions, and internal professionals often build that trust over time. Section 4. Switching companies often accelerates compensation faster. One major reason professionals switch companies is salary growth. In many industries, external offers often create larger compensation jumps than internal raises.
Why?
Because organizations frequently budget more aggressively for new hires, adjust external salaries faster, respond more quickly to market pressure externally. Meanwhile, internal compensation structures may move more slowly. This creates a common reality. External movement sometimes accelerates income faster than internal loyalty alone. Section 5. New environments can expand skill growth. Switching companies exposes professionals to different systems, new technologies, broader operational complexity, larger projects, different leadership styles. This exposure can dramatically expand experience and market value, especially during early and mid-career stages. Section 6. Staying too long can create stagnation. One risk of staying internally too long is becoming overly comfortable. Professionals may gradually stop learning aggressively, become narrowly specialized, lose exposure to market standards, limit adaptability. Comfort can quietly reduce competitiveness over time. This is why continuous learning matters whether professionals stay or leave. Section 7. Excessive job hopping also creates risk. At the same time, constant switching creates its own problems. Frequent movement can raise concerns around stability, reliability, long-term commitment, team adaptability, especially for leadership track positions. The strongest career paths usually balance strategic movement, stability, long-term positioning, rather than constant impulsive change. Section 8. Leadership quality matters more than company brand. One underrated factor in career growth is leadership quality. Strong managers can dramatically improve visibility, mentorship, strategic exposure, skill development, promotion readiness. Poor leadership can slow growth significantly even inside strong companies. Professionals should evaluate whether managers invest in development, whether opportunities continue expanding, whether visibility is improving over time. because management quality heavily shapes career trajectory. Section 9. Internal growth often requires political awareness. This is an uncomfortable reality many professionals eventually discover. Internal growth often requires understanding organizational dynamics. This includes relationship management, visibility, cross-functional collaboration, communication timing, influence. Technical skill alone is not always enough at higher levels. Strategic careers often involve organizational navigation skill as well. Section 10. External movement can reset perception. Sometimes professionals become typecast internally. Leadership may continue viewing them through the lens of their original role. Switching companies can completely reset perception. New organizations evaluate professionals based on current capability, market positioning, recent achievements, external experience, rather than old internal labels. This can accelerate career growth significantly in some situations. Section 11. Loyalty alone rarely guarantees growth. One dangerous assumption is believing loyalty automatically creates opportunity. Long-term loyalty without skill expansion, visibility, strategic positioning, increased impact may not create meaningful career growth. The market rewards value creation more than time served alone. Section 12. Remote work expanded career mobility. Remote work changed career mobility dramatically. Professionals now access global companies, international teams, remote-first organizations, specialized opportunities. Without geographic relocation, this expanded access makes external career movement more realistic than ever before, especially for highly skilled professionals. Section 13. Internal growth can build deep strategic influence. At the same time, staying internally longer can create major advantages. Professionals may develop deep institutional knowledge, long-term leadership trust, strategic organizational influence, cross-functional relationships. This depth becomes extremely valuable in larger organizations, especially for leadership track careers. Section 14. Timing matters enormously. The best decision often depends on timing. Professionals should evaluate. Are they still learning? Is compensation stagnating? Is visibility increasing? Is leadership supportive? Are opportunities expanding? Sometimes staying creates stronger long-term leverage. Sometimes leaving creates dramatically better opportunity. The key is strategic evaluation instead of emotional reaction. Section 15. Strong careers are built through intentional positioning. The strongest professionals usually avoid extreme thinking. They do not assume, always stay loyal, or always leave for more money. Instead, they continuously evaluate skill growth, opportunity quality, leadership environment, market value, long-term trajectory, because careers compound over time. And strategic positioning matters enormously. Switching companies and growing internally both create opportunity. Internal growth can build trust, influence, leadership credibility, deep organizational expertise. External movement can create faster compensation growth, broader experience, expanded market exposure, new opportunities. The strongest professionals usually stay adaptable, continue learning, think long-term, evaluate opportunities strategically, focus on positioning instead of emotion. Because successful careers are rarely built through one single strategy alone. They are built through intentional decisions compounded over time.